Okay, so this is going to be a demo of the House Call Pro app. So our House Call Pro app is essentially the hub that we use to operate our whole business. It acts as your schedule and your way to track your time on the job and travel. It's our customer CRM system. It holds all of our customer information and all the details related to their cleaning. It's how we invoice and collect payment from our customers. And it essentially runs the entire operation. So first we'll start off with a tour. There's 5 different menu bars on the bottom of the application. The first tab is Dashboard. You will see your time card here. You'll see any open jobs you have, upcoming jobs, and some other information that isn't applicable at this moment. The next tab is going to be your schedule. On here, you will see 2 different views. This is the day view, and you also have a list view. The list view, in my opinion, I find a little bit more complicated to look at. I like the day view. This shows you not only the jobs you're assigned to, but the jobs that the other technicians are assigned to as well. You'll notice each technician has a color. I'm using myself as an example, and I am green. So you can see the green job is me, orange is another person, blue is a different person, and then there's a gray box at the top, that's someone else. So you can look into the next day. So this is the whole week. You can scroll into the next week. The next tab is Messages. This is same as just text messaging in your phone, except it's through the app. This is how we would communicate with the customers if needed. Next is your customer contact list. So this holds all our customer information. This is their home, name, phone number, address, customer notes, address notes, attachments. And then the More tab is just your settings. So let's go back to the schedule, and we're going to walk you through what you would do when you're out in the field completing jobs. So I'm on my way to my first job. Today I'm cleaning Theona's house at 2 p.m. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that job, and I'm going to hit On My Way, and this will track my time. See at the top, the time is being recorded. Now, as soon as I arrive to Theona's house, I'm going to click Start My Time. So now this is ending the travel time, and I'm starting my cleaning time. Now a new clock starts, that's tracking my cleaning. I am going to go ahead and look at the customer notes before I actually get in the home. So I just clicked on their profile. The name of the customer is Theona. Here's her number, her address. We need key number 8 to access her home. These are the notes related to her house. In this case, there is no notes, but if there were, they would be located there. If we click the actual address, you'll see below address notes. The only address notes we have are the key number. But if there was a specific spot to park, like say I wanted them to park on the road to not block in the driveway, it would say, please park on the side of the road. Attachments, there's no attachments. History, this just shows all the past cleanings for this particular customer. And then we'll go back to the actual job. It has the schedule, so it's going to say the date, the time, the planned arrival time is between 2 and 3 p.m. The line items, cleaning service and price. The cleaning cost $1. And then under here, if there was a note, say clean inside refrigerator add-on. So let's say this customer wanted us to, they added on a refrigerator package. We would see that in the notes. If there was a picture, say there was a family heirloom that the customer didn't want us to touch, we would have a photo of that and say, please don't clean that item. And then we also have at the top here the checklist. So let's say I completed the whole cleaning, we did the refrigerator, everything's done. Before we actually finish the job, we'll click on the checklist and we'll go through each room. And the area that it lets you type in, I'm going to put my initials. So Theona cleaned the kitchen, T-O. I'm going to click off all of the areas we did. Say the half bathroom, say Kate cleaned the half bathroom. Fill that out for her. And you just do that. Each room, you initial who did it, check off the items that you completed. And then at the end of the checklist, there's some additional tasks. So today we did full interior fridge cleaning. So that was an add-on. That's it. And any rooms, say I don't have let's just pretend I don't have a laundry room. So if there's no room in that house, you just put N/A, not applicable. And you don't check off anything else. And then that way we know it doesn't apply to this house. So we finished the checklist. Then we're going to go ahead and stop our time, completed my work, pause, and finish the job. And then you'll see it tracked, the job is completed, it tracked the travel time, it tracked the on-the-job time. It's saying checklist is incomplete because we didn't fill out every item on the checklist. That's okay, because not every house is going to have every single room on the checklist. And then the last thing we're going to do at the top here, if they left a check or cash, we'll click pay. Make sure the amount is correct. And then we'll just hit either check or cash, depending on what the amount was. If they're going to pay with the app, we're going to hit invoice. It's taking a while to load here. Here's the invoice. Make sure everything's correct. Then we're going to hit next. And we can send the invoice via email or text. This customer doesn't have an email on file, but they do have their number. So I'm going to go ahead and toggle text and then send. And that'll send the invoice directly to the customer via text. And that is pretty much it. And then in the event that we need to, say we put we forgot to clock out, okay? We can go back into our time log and we hit this pencil up here and we can edit our travel time and our time on the job. So let's say our travel time was 10 minutes and then the job was 3 hours and 30 minutes. And if we wanted to add a note, I forgot to stop my time, edited 12/12/22. And then we'd hit save. And that's it. Pretty simple.